What's up, guys? Today I have another car video, and today we have the 2017 Porsche 911 Turbo S. This has been given to me from Porsche of Minneapolis. Huge shout out to those guys. This car is absolutely amazing and incredibly fast. The top of the line 911, pushing 0 to 60 in around 2.5 seconds.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do.
For those of you that don't know, I work for Porsche. I've driven quite a few of their cars, and I will say right off the bat, this is by far the most grounded. I mean, you can corroborate this. It feels like there's absolutely no body roll whatsoever. Yeah. Like going around these corners.
There they are.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. The nice thing is, it's really forgiving. I feel like I need to brake for these corners, but I don't think I do. Let's give it a little bit. Whoa, that is fast. Shh. That is unbelievably fast. Wow, that's fast.
Not slow.
It's interesting. From a roll, there's like a little bit before the turbos kick in. Take a left, yeah. From a roll, but it's kind of weird. Like if you're going from a stop, like there's no lag. There just really isn't. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was interesting because like it definitely felt much more composed than the GT3 RS. Right, it wasn't. It didn't make me want to scream and like I didn't feel like I was gonna die. However, it also didn't feel McLaren-like, in where like you just didn't feel like you were going fast. Like this definitely lets you know that you're going fast. Like you can see, like it pushes us back. Oh my god, that's really unbelievably fast.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It is like, it's pretty comfortable though. Like these seats, they hug you really well, and it's like, I don't know, I feel like I could drive this like across country and it would be fine. That's very composed. It's easy to drive. I think it's the easiest way to say this. Like, I feel like anyone can get in here and drive this well, like drive it fast. Like, it's very forgiving in that it has so much grip and so tight. Like, look at that. You can see how much I'm moving the wheel and how much he's moving. Like, it's so responsive, and you just have so much control over what's going on. Like, as long as you're not just a completely incompetent driver, you should be able to drive this relatively easily. Let's see how fast it is really off the line right here.
I would wait 94 for that.
Fuck. That was 0 to 60, by the way.
No way. You got to 60?
I looked down inside.
Fuck.
Rewind. Put a clock on that. How fast was it?
4 for that. Fuck.
From when it first started to go. Let's see how fast it was. We're just in regular sport. How's your neck feeling?
You gave me fucking whiplash. I was looking down at my phone.
But it's not scary, and I think that's the best thing about it. Like, it's got this beautiful, all like leather and carbon fiber and Alcantara interior. Like, everything looks really, really expensive. Oh, do you hear that? You have to like brace yourself because it hits you hard. That felt a little slower.
Yeah.
there was a little bit more lag on that. Now, granted, we're just in regular sport mode right now. We're not in Sport Plus. Traction control is still on, like all those things. This is just if you were going to be driving this every day. This is the kind of like supercar that you could definitely drive every day and like just in live. Because you put this into comfort mode, sure, it's going to be like, it's not going to be like super smooth, right? It's you still feel the road. But from a driver's perspective, like if you enjoy cars, like this is going to make your everyday commute fun. And you know, all 911s do that. But this, I mean, in the past 2 days, I've been in a 911, Targa 4 GTS, and the Carrera S. This is a completely different beast from those two cars. Like, not even on the same playing field as far as just acceleration, composure, it's like sophisticatedness, just level of expensivity, like how good it looks on the inside.
Yeah,
Expensivity, yeah, I'm making up words. It's really, it's a lot of fun. But I could definitely see why so many people buy these cars. It's just sort of like daily supercars. It still pulls, yeah. No, there's a reason this car has a top speed of 205 miles an hour. Like, you can tell even right now, just driving on the freeway, that it's gonna pull all the way to that 205 number. This is fun, but it's, yeah, I don't know. It's much more composed than a traditional 911, which it needs to be. It has to be. If I had this type of power and this type of speed, wait, hold up. Tunnel. But if I had this type of power and this type of speed in the Carrera S, I would feel like I was gonna die. And that's kind of like what the GT3 RS is, right? It is this power and this speed in a car that's just pure race car. The beauty of this car is it doesn't feel like a race car when we're just sitting in it, right? We're cruising going 65 on the highway. We've got our nice leather interior. We've got our nice little comfy seats that hug us really well. If we throw it into comfort mode, our engine drops down to where we can hardly hear it. And it's just like, it's just a car. But then if you want to turn it into a race car, go ahead and pop it into sport mode, or there's a nice little button right in the middle of the sport button dial. You can hit it. It's going to give you short response for 20 seconds. And it's counting down 16, 15, 14, 13. And it will give you like the crazy engine that, yeah, it's just, everything about it just screams like we're composed until we want to beat everyone else on the road, you know? Even the look, it's a bit unassuming. Yeah, it's got the rear wing, but it's much, much, much smaller than the GT3s, right? It's got that sort of signature 911 style to it. It doesn't scream supercar when you first look at it at a glance, but like this will be anything that you see on the road these days. The one thing that I don't really like about the car is because it is so fast, because it is so quick, you can't really enjoy it to its full potential going legal speeds. You know what I mean? Like, we were just going around some windy, curvy back roads, and those are fine, but you're not really going to get the sound of the engine like you're going to get in the Boxster at those speeds, right? And you're not really going to get the visceral experience until you really start to get to like some dangerous levels. Now, granted, that happens really, really quickly in this car, which is a good and bad thing. If you're just trying to have some fun, you don't want to have to hit 150 miles an hour to have some fun. So that's really my only qualm about the car, other than a tiny bit of turbo lag when you're coming from a roll, but like we're getting really, really particular here. So in conclusion, in my opinion, this is the perfect sort of everyday driving supercar, right? It's got the same sort of composure and sophistication of the McLaren, but it's also got the Porsche, like the GT3 RS feel and rawness to it, of feeling the road, and when you put your foot down, you feel like you're going fast. However, something that neither of those cars have is sort of the unassuming look of just sort of another nice car. It doesn't necessarily look like a race car, which can be good in a lot of scenarios, as long as you can beat them in a race. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for Josh for helping me out. Thank you for Porsche Minneapolis for giving me the keys to this absolutely amazing car. I never thought I'd get to drive one of these, and here I am, 18, just whipping it around 394. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. See you guys next time.